The crisis in the Red Sea does not seem to be abating anytime soon as Iran-backed Houthi militant group asserted its intention to persist in targeting vessels from Britain in the Gulf of Aden after the sinking of UK-owned ship Rubymar in the Red Sea. This came a day after a senior Houthi leader on Saturday attributed the sinking of the UK-owned Rubymar to British Prime Minister Rishi Sunak and his administration. For those unversed, the US military on Saturday confirmed that the Rubymar had sunk following an attack by anti-ship ballistic missiles launched by Houthi militants back in February. Fortunately, no casualties were reported as the crew on board were immediately evacuated. Deputy Foreign Minister of the Houthi-led government, Hussein al-Izzi, stated that Yemen intends to continue sinking British, with any resulting consequences or additional harm being added onto Britain's account. Notably, at the moment of the attack, Rubymar was carrying more than 41,000 tons of fertilizer, resulting in an oil slick spanning 18 miles across the sea. Holding UK Prime Minister Rishi Sunak responsible for the sinking of the ship, the head of the terror group, Mohammed Ali al-Houthi, stated that Britain could recover Rubymar by allowing 8 trucks into Gaza. The government of Yemen announced on Saturday that the Rubymar, which was targeted by Houthi terrorists last month, has submerged in the Red Sea, expressing concern about a potential environmental disaster due to the leak of fertilizers present in the vessel. Meanwhile, US Vice President Kamala Harris bluntly criticized Israel, stating that it hasn't taken sufficient steps to alleviate the humanitarian crisis in Gaza.
And given the immense scale of suffering in Gaza, there must be an immediate ceasefire.
She further urged for an immediate implementation of an extended ceasefire to address the situation. On the other hand, Israel has chosen not to dispatch a delegation to Cairo for talks concerning a ceasefire and the liberation of captives from Gaza, according to a senior Israeli official. The decision comes after Hamas failed to respond to 2 key demands by Israel days after US President Joe Biden stated that Israel is ready to halt its counter-offensive in Gaza for the holy month of Ramadan in a ceasefire that could be signed by next week.